Howdy, Desert Boy here. Let's have a quick range report before we get to the range footage. So basically, P365, which you can see has no magazine and is unloaded, which is a P65 and 380, and the Walther PPK in stainless with walnut grips. This is a magazine, has no rounds in it, and it's unloaded. So what's some of the differences with these, some of the strengths? Well, one of the things I liked about shooting this one, fairly lightweight, 10 rounds, and of course it's optics ready. Makes it really nice. It does come equipped with night sights, so it makes it a nice value. And it's got a large trigger guard here to get your finger in there for somebody like me with big hands. So that's kind of nice. Price is also better for this, although this one has the titanium finish, so it's a little bit more. So this is what they call locked breech recoil operated type of firearm, and it's striker fired. Now this one has a safety, not all of them do. I happen to like having the safety on there, but that's just me. What about this one? This one here is what they call a blowback design. One of the things nice about it is it's all metal, right? So it being an all metal firearm, it's got a little bit more weight. It's got about 3 or 4 more ounces of weight than this gun does. So that can help mitigate the recoil. However, blowback designs do have more recoil than locked breech type recoil systems. So this one probably, the recoil could almost feel like probably the 9mm version of this one. So it does have a little more recoil. And as I talked about, you want to make sure you got a good purchase on that. You want to make sure your hand's up there on that beaver tail and make sure you don't get any slide bite with it. It's a fairly small firearm as well. Once again, for me, I did buy this holster that you'll see me draw out of the pocket with. Certainly both have pocket type holsters. This holster did work well from Missoula Holsters, as well as the crossbreed one, which I used for it, right? This crossbreed one. So those both worked well. Once again, the Walther's just kind of a nice classic thing if you wanted something like that with walnut grips. And it's the James Bond gun. Of course, that one was in 7.65, which I think is a 32 caliber. This one's in 380. This guy here, I used a crucial concealment holster with it, outside the waistband, inside the waistband. I think in my other video, I might have said Blade Tech, and I've corrected that in the comments on that one. I do have other holsters that are that, but these crucial concealment ones have been really good for that. And so, once again, do you want to have something that's classic and part of movie history more? Or do you want to have something that's more your everyday one that maybe if you got a 9mm version, there wouldn't be as much difference in how you grip it and so forth like that. One other thing about this, the manual of arms for this one, because it is a DASA, and it's kind of a different DASA with the decocker and safety, is a little more complex, in my opinion, for people, versus maybe a striker gun. But it also has a manual of arms that you have to pay attention to always. Safety is always first. So just my summary from that. Do you want something that's classic, kind of heavy, but it's very effective as well? Doesn't have a lot of sights on it to snag on anything or anything like that. That part's kind of nice. Plus, it's got some glare resistance. Or do you want something like this with a nice green dot on it to help you get on target? Because with the 380, you got less punch than you do with the 9, so you want to make sure you get the best shot you can get. So that's kind of my evaluation. I like shooting them both. They both have their own uses. And so hopefully you'll enjoy the range footage. Once again, we used a variety of ammo. With the P365, I used everything, Hornady Critical Defense, Sierra defensive ammo, American Gunner XTP ammo. And even at one point, although it's not in the first set of range footage, I did shoot a few rounds of this MHP by Norma, just to make sure it shot well. With the and for both of them, I used the 95 grain Federal American Eagle, right, as FMJ With the Walther, I only use this ammo and the Critical Defense. But, and it can be a little picky. There's one ammo that I had a little problem with. I believe it was some Ammo Inc. FMJ, but I can't remember for sure. You know, I have to go back and check that at some point. So anyway, I hope that helps you in just making a little evaluation about how they shot. Look at the range footage, see what you think. And, you know, you always got to do your own research. You know, follow your local, state, and federal firearms laws, ordinances, rules, CCW, training, you know, CCW permits, all that stuff. But, you know, make sure you talk to your friends and your experts that are knowledgeable and about firearms and firearm safety, and find the right one for you. So, once again, as Free Desert Boy always says, be safe out there, whatever you're doing. Bye now. Hornady Critical Defense, 90 grain FDX, 7 yards. Sig P365, 380 with Hollow Sun 407K green dot. This is the XTP Hornady, not Hornady, XTP, Hornady American Gunner at 7 yards. And don't remember, I have to check the grains on that. This is the Sierra self-defense ammo that's at 7 yards also. Double tap +1. It's basically a mag dump of the federal FMJ's American Eagle at 95 grains. And this is basically shooting, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the American Eagle Federal 95 green at 7 yards. Walther PPK. This is shooting Hornady 90 green FTX. 7 yards. 7 yards. And this is shooting American Eagle 95 green FMJ at 7 yards. Get back.